Jets tried so hard to raise me right, but I was born to run the night. Daddy took me hunting when I was a kid. Wouldn't believe what the hell I did. He said, boy, hold this. Told my cousin, you better run. Last time he poked fun at me, got my with a tree.
Well, Brock, the fans were out and shouting J-E-T-S Jets well before the gates opened here. And now they fill the stands of MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Coming up, we're keeping things in the AFC for an intra-conference contest between the Cleveland Browns and the New York Jets. Here's Harrison Mevis to get this one started. And away we go from East Rutherford. Returnable from the 2. And this drive will start inside the 25. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Now the first carry for Quinshon Judkins. He's forward, gets a couple of yards. Tackled by the rookie Azareye'h Thomas.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
From the 27. Big strike downfield to Judy. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. A big completion for the rookie out of Colorado. It gets his guys a first. New set of downs for him from the 46.
Here we go, here we go. Bronco 80.
From the gun, Judkins. He's got room to roam here. And he's going to get this to the opposing 41. They get 13 on the pickup. And that's good for Cleveland. First down.
I call that a table setter right there. A table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play-action pass to come.
60 by 6, 60 by 6. Ready?
To the air on first down. Sanders. He's got a man left. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30. You're right at the 31. They get an even 10 on that play. And that gives the Browns a first.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Cougar 19.
The first carry for the speedy Dylan Sampson. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. Quincy Williams making the tackle.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, an inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
Tag. Viking 18.
Here's 2nd and 7. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Quincy Williams has it. And the Jets are off to a great start defensively. They force a turnover on the opening possession.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Right, you watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six, yeah, it stinks for the offense. But that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. You even rip through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Here we go. Start ball, start.
The Jets take their first time out. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Everyone's prepped. It's second down now.
Out, let's go. Here we go. West right, 319, right, cut. Cut.
Fields out of the gun. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice game. Garrett Wilson, the intended receiver. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. The Adam Brock throw was on target. Gotta help your guy out early in the game, right?
Yeah, it's not on the quarterback. I think we can all see that that was a catchable ball. But I've got a feeling he'll volunteer to take some of the blame anyway. That's just the way he's wired.
And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down. I know it's early, Brock, but that felt kind of big. A lot of momentum generated from that turnover was about to disappear if they didn't convert.
Yeah, there actually is some pressure on this opening series to score. I know pressure's a privilege, but that turnover gave them some early momentum, but it won't just disappear if they'll fail to score. It will actually head to that other sidelines.
2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And it's good enough for a New York first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10. They fake the handoff. Now Fields. Bails out of the pocket quick. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
That may not look like much, and on tomorrow's grade sheet, it'll just be an S for satisfactory, but that's a good decision. Know where to go with the ball, but don't put it in harm's way.
Here we go. Hey, 222, go.
2nd and 10 now. Fields. This is Lazard working the right side. And he gets this forward to the 19.
A whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front didn't give the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
Fields on 3rd. That one's incomplete in the end zone. And we're seeing this more and more these days, mixing some deep looks into that opening script. Brock test all levels of the secondary. They held up there.
Yeah, it's not going to be the last time this defense will be tested. This group likes to push the ball down the field. They answered the call that time.
A fortunate break for them as they get a gift with roughing the kicker. Their offense heading back out to keep things going. So now, following the penalty, it's 1st and goal.
Here we go. Right.
They'll run here, following the penalty. And he drives forward for a little, maybe to the 7. It's a gain of 2 on the play. Still some work to do on 2nd and goal.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
EQ. Here we go, set. Set. 319, just set.
Oh, looks like the defense got a little too excited there. That's going to be a penalty. So he jumped too early, and that's going to cost him 5 yards. So the penalty takes some of that distance away. Things tightening up here for second and goal.
Here we go. 5:51.
Shotgun snap to Fields. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Jets parlay the interception into points. It's a Justin Fields touchdown. His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. So they got him for roughing the kicker. They're going to put that penalty yardage on the spot of the ensuing kickoff.
Harrison Mevis to kick off.
Mevis ready to send this one away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35.
Ready, ready.
The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
Hey. Go.
They go play action for Sanders. Finds him on the crossing route. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Cleveland first down. New set of downs for him from the 46.
Get it. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat.
Sanders going to throw here on first. Hits him on the in route. And he's able to get it past midfield and down into the Jets side. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit. And you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
3rd and short here, Sanders. On the move, headed right. They'll make a big foot on the ground. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the first down that comes with it.
You know, before the snap, you know, right before the snap, you may have to take off if the read isn't there. That was a great adjustment made at the perfect time for the first down.
On first down, here's Sanders. Catch is made by Dylan Sampson. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. Well, you love when you can go from first down to first down, Brock. Makes things easy for an offense, and it is the primary reason that he gets looks that he does.
Every touch he gets has a solid chance of working out just like that, and it's why many of these first quarter looks have his name all over them.
We're ready now for the second quarter. Browns in control of it. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Starting on the ground here with Sampson. They'll get about 6 on this run, and more importantly, Brock gets him into the red zone.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Here's Judkins on second down. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage, so 3rd down now.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
With Sanders out of the pistol. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
And a field goal try coming up shortly from the Browns. From the same spot as an extra point here, 32 yards. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Jets take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Jets getting ready for this first and 10.
Here we go.
They start the drive and long. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up second and 2.
While that run may not move the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Nice run last play. Sets up second and 2. Play action now. It's Fields. Finds a man. Mason Taylor has it. They're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And it'll give the Jets a first down.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, just a little icing on the cake.
And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have second and 2 next.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
After that little 8-yard scooch, here comes second and 2.
19 winning. Here we go. Hey, never mind. Monday.
Timeout taken by New York. That's its second. They're down to their final one in this half. After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. Out of the shotgun, Fields. No one open, so he chucks this to another county.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. There's one to on the carry. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine. And that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost. And he busts those tackles.
Escapes the pocket. No place to go, so he just threw it away.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. That's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
Green 19, that's not. Easy. Hey, can. Go.
Throwing again on second down. Fields. That's an incomplete pass. Couldn't find a home there. That throw was looking for Mason Taylor. So now it's going to be third and long.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Green 19,
Throw on third down. Throwing deep for the end zone. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of the football when they got a first down right in their midst. That force, that contact, separating man from ball. What a season this guy is having. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
Mevis ready to send this one away. Fielded just shy of the end zone. And this drive will start inside the 25. Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Sanders going to look to throw. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
To the ground it goes. That's incomplete.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, it kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Working out of the gun, Sanders. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of 4th down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
Fields this at the 42. And a good return as he gets him up across midfield and into enemy territory.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at the Browns' 48-yard line.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. Play action, Fields. Flushed out of the pocket. Oh, look at this, here he goes. He's going to slide down here. Picked up close to 5 before the slide. It's going to be 2nd down.
That is quarterback play 101. Maybe not the first chapter of it, but man, is that important. Getting downfield, get what you can with your legs, then most importantly, protect yourself. Get down and don't take any extra contact.
Catch is made down the right sideline. And there's the stop after he drives this down to the 13. Give him 30 yards on that one. And it's good enough for a New York 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Here we go, son. Green 19, let's not.
Working inside the red zone. Chased out to his right. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
Green 19, West right fit.
2nd down and 10, Fields. Getting out to his left. He can run it. And he will score. It's a New York touchdown. The Jets take a 13-point lead. It's a Justin Fields touchdown.
With that score, this is now a time where this defense is going to get on that sideline, look at each other, and say, hey, we got to play this quarterback a whole lot more honest because he is doing damage with his legs.
That one splits the uprights. And the Jets double their lead to 14. Mevis ready to send this one away. Fields this one at the 3. He's got a lane up past the 30. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him. The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Here's Judkins to begin the drive. Oh, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. As off for that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
When one defender fails, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball, make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun. Here's Sanders. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. Kicked off by Andre Cisco. And the Jets have it as he reports his reception of the season.
It's sure been tough for this offense to really get into rhythm, to gain that momentum and confidence, because turnovers have interrupted their progress. This is when you need your rookie to step up. Come on, man. Take charge. Put those mistakes behind you and go lead.
The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They'll start this one out with Hall. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Big Mason Graham engulfing that play.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts, a very minimal gain.
So it's the 2-minute warning here from MetLife. And it's the Jets lined up with a 2nd and 8.
Here we go. Chip Smith.
Back to throw. Here's Fields. Finds a seam down the middle. And they're on him quickly there after that catch. So the game's going to be into the 34-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34.
Here we go. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Go.
On the keeper, here's Fields. He's across the 20, still going. Oh, Fields loses it. And that's going to be a touchback. No, it goes out at the 1. Wow, they still have a shot at this. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal. Well, nearly the end of that series, partner. You could almost see those players rooting for the ball to bounce across that sideline before a defender made the recovery.
Yeah, sometimes that sideline's a player's worst enemy, and sometimes it could be the best friend, and this is one of those times where that best friend delivered. Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Now it's 2nd and goal from the 1. Throwing from the gun here. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And now they're left with 3rd and goal. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock. But down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested.
And he hauls it in for the New York touchdown. The Jets both racing them to the halftime locker room. Nevis now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Jets stretch their lead to 21. Nevis ready to send this one away.
Harrison Nevis to kick off.
He's going to field this at the 2. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30.
6-yard line.
Loading up on the left. It's going to be trips to that side. Here's 1st and 10. Play action, Sanders. And he protects himself with a slide there after a decent gain.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
From the 36. To the right and pulled in by Judy. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Working quickly here.
1st down.
To the air on 1st down. Sanders. Completed over the middle. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Offense up to the line fast.
A gain of 14. And the Browns 1st down.
Play action on 1st down. He beams one deep right side. He's got it inside the 10. This is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal. Now the Browns spend their final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. This offense in position now. It's first and goal.
Here we go, here we go. Fix the Eagles, go.
From the red zone now. Dropped underneath. It's Simpson. That's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns chop some of the lead off before the half. Looking to tack on the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Browns get it back to a 14-point game. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. So no return this time. Let's see if they run a play or if they just decide to kneel out the half.
35-yard line.
First and 10, but only time left for maybe a couple of plays here.
Here we go, son.
Shotgun snap to Fields. And that's incomplete. There's 7 seconds left. Time for one, maybe 2 more snaps.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
He put everything he had into this one. This final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Wangu now to return.
The Jets take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. First and 10.
Here we go. Right.
They start the half, give it a ball. He stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Hits his running back. He's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out. There goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Here we go. Tonight.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And this is across midfield, and it'll stop him at that 45-yard line. 16 yards on the play, and it'll give the Jets a first down.
Jets, first down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Here we go, son. 319. Yep. Go.
Fields out of the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And it sets up 2nd down.
Hey, can't. Right.
Field throwing here. This is caught inside the 15. It's a full 40 yards on the play, Brock, and a new set of downs. Big play sets him up pretty here with first and goal from the 5.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
319. Right.
Throwing from the gun. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. He has the New York touchdown. The Jets grow the lead coming out of halftime. Point after by Mevis is good. And the Jets stretch their lead to 21.
Jets 31. Browns 10. Harrison
Mevis ready to send this one away. This return starts at the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Browns take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Cleveland about ready to go. Here's first and 10. Throw now with Sanders. That's complete, David Njoku. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And that gives the Browns a first. Just one play into this drive, and they're already sitting on their own 45. On first down, here's Sanders. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Handoff headed left. It's Judkins. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up third down.
We take a break from his regularly scheduled programming of pass coverage duties to see him adding a little contribution in the run support. And his teammates, you can just see the body language. Little nod, little grin. They'll welcome the reinforcements every time.
Jumping this one off to Judkins. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
Fielded at the 11. And he can't find anything as he goes out of bounds. Nothing on that return. New York to the line. First and 10.
Here we go. Back.
The pitch is the long. Cuts it to the right sideline. And he has this to the opposing 35.
He just didn't quite have the last bit of burst needed to finish it off. But don't be surprised to see them go his way again soon. Give him a chance to earn that touchdown.
Fields on first down. Here's a deep shot towards the touchdown, New York. The Jets can cruise to a win, growing that lead further. Weavis now for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Jets grow their lead yet again. Mevis ready to send this one away. Return starts at the 3. And this will give him some decent field position here, partner. And this gets out to the 30. First call here coming from the shotgun. Out of the gun, here's Sanders. Has him on the quick hitter. Gets some space around midfield. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
Forced out to his right, and they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And the big play drives them backward. Second down coming up.
The ultimate team sport still has so many times games within the game, individual battles, and right now, they don't have an answer for this guy. It may be time to turn the line to Chip to find some way to protect the quarterback.
Another try following the sack. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches. Heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Tried getting it to Jerry Jeudy, and they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
It has been a tough slog for them to keep up at any point in this game. And failing to convert on that third down, yet another symptom of the overall illness of the day.
He has it at the 13. And he's going to wind up in the red for this play back at the 8.
Jets take over first and 10 at their own 8-yard line.
New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts, as that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Jets getting ready for this 1st and 10.
Right.
Now to the running back. He's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. 2nd down.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
1st down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5.
Right.
Back-to-back carries here. And he's going to reach his own 20 before stepping out. That one gains 7. And it's good enough for a New York 1st down.
That's what I call a healthy return on investment. You run the toss play, looking for positive yards, looking to move the sticks. I'm looking for that to be called again.
They're now set for 1st and 10.
Here we go, son. Go.
Run out of the pistol with Hall. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 23-yard line.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Here we go.
They go right back to Hall. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
At the 24-yard line. A 1-yard gain. Brings up
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now.
West right zip. Here we go. Right.
Out of the shotgun, Fields. Taylor going downfield, it's caught. And this is going to take him off and across midfield there at the opposing 45. They'll get 31 yards on the play. And it'll give the Jets a 1st down. Ball takes it straight ahead. No up the middle, none outside either, Brock. So give him just 2 yards on that carry. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Here we go, son. Right.
Hand down to the back. And he stops, so that's going to take us to the end of the 3rd. Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. The Jets have their football, and they are in great shape with a sizable lead. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. 1st and 10. Here's Fields. That's caught. He found some space. They get to him, and he loses the football. It's out. And we'll wait to hear. It'd be huge if the defense recovered. And they did. Their last gasp effort turned a long touchdown into a turnover.
Man, did those sidelines get loud. I think we all had to figure out what the heck was going on and who recovered the ball. But the minute they see the defense gets it, Kate, look at them. They save 6 points and they get the ball back.
Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked off by Azarie Thomas. Will not get a pick 6. He's out of bounds just shy of the end zone.
Well, we're watching the defense not just generate turnovers, but really add to them. A return like that, think about it. That's 4 or 5 plays that you just saved your offense from as they try to make that interception, yet another one count.
They don't pick up anything there, and now it's 2nd and goal.
No gain on the play. Leads to 2nd and goal.
They go to him again. And this defense standing tall. They keep him out of the end zone. Give him 2 yards on the run, and that leaves them just inches short for 3rd down.
That's twice now where runs have not gotten them into the end zone, but you've kind of set yourself up. Actually, you set yourself up really well for a little play action right here.
Fields gets it out wide quick. And he's not going to get in. Another stand defensively, and they've made it 4th and goal. So here's Harrison Mevis, ready for the field goal try. Angling this one in for the right hash to challenge here.
Yet another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
Mevis ready to send this one away. Fields this one at the 3. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. He gets this to Harold Fannin Jr. Complete. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Give, here's Judkins. He's out near midfield and still going. And he's all the way into enemy territory, officially at the 49. That play good for 17 and a first down.
Not right there. That will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, he got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
We go play action for Sanders. He gets a lot behind one, deep downfield. And he's got it. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns making the scoreboard look a touch better. Extra point attempt coming up. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Browns get it back to a full 3 possessions now, 24 points.
17.
The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Wangu now to return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
25-yard line.
Real quick. Maybe on that rapid pay the bill.
New York to the line. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Oh, ready between the tackles. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. 2nd down.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
Here we go.
They give on 2nd to Hall. And they're able to drive him out as he reaches the 45. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it's good enough for a New York first down.
Oh, that vision he has when he gets into space like a chess master. Seeing multiple moves ahead of time. He knows who's going to attack and at what angles, and he maneuvers his way through before someone can finally get to him.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10.
Here we go. Right.
They pitch it to him. And they drop him after just a yard, 2nd down.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Here we go. Right.
Now on 2nd down. That is exactly why you rally to the football. Got through one tackle, but the next guy gets him for a loss.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
Fields on 3rd. Forces that one, and it's intercepted. Grant Delpit in to pick it up. And the Browns get it back on his 6th interception of the season.
I don't know about you, but I'm a little surprised that one didn't make it all the way back for 6. Took some amazing effort from the guys making the tackle to save a touchdown, but still an outstanding return for the defense that sensed they needed the big play, and they found it. That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit. Okay, you get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win. It was as if the defense knew what play was coming. That was a play they knew they could defend, and boy, did they ever, stopping it right at the line of scrimmage.
Touchdown or bust for him here as they set up for 3rd and goal.
Ready? 60 bikes.
Operating from the gun. Here's Sanders. Touchdown, Cleveland! The Browns putting up points in a game decided. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching
And he's in for 2, so don't write him off just yet. I know the chances are slim, but still a small one in this 2-possession game. They recognize the situation they're in now. After that score, they're going to try to get it right back. And the Jets are able to recover the kick. At the 20. It's a New York touchdown. The Jets have likely locked up the win right there. Well, I guess they kind of have to do it here, Brock.
Yeah, it's called a have to. Yeah, kind of have to at this point in the game, huh?
Okay, but like most things in this game, it did not work out for them.
Yeah, let's face it, even if they do recover that, probably not going to find a way to win. But this is a time where you work on things, where you do build to the following week. Got to find a way to flush this because it's just not been their kind of game.
After watching one kick get taken back, partner, let's see how well they can replicate it as this one's away. And it looks like he's going to opt not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 35. The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
Come on.
Working out of the gun, Sanders. To the right and pulled in by Judy. And he'll be out of bounds right along the 40.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. From the gun, Judkins. And that's good for a few. It brings up 3rd down.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Tap the 60.
Another gain to Judkins. Ooh, this one does not have a chance. They were ready for that one, and the effort brings up 4th down.
That's one of those plays, Kate, as an offense, it just sticks with you a little bit. It bothers you that you just can't convert on a very manageable down and distance. And on the other side, it sure gives you some confidence defensively to get off the field.
So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from New York. Browns trying to make it look a little nicer on that scoreboard. Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this.
Let's go. Ready?
No go, Judkins. Breaks the tackle, still going. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's simply a bet being made that not only is your call or scheme better, but that your players just want it more than the big fellas on defense do. And clearly on that one, they did.
Ready?
Sanders will keep it. Rolling around, he's got space. And out of bounds he goes on that big pickup. They're inside the red zone now. A pickup there, 33 yards. And that's good for Cleveland's 1st down.
70 Timberwolves.
They take a knee, and that's going to force that defense to burn a timeout if they want to save any clock here.
Here we go. Back. 70 Lions.
They take a knee, and that's going to force that defense to burn a timeout if they want to save any clock here.
Here we go.
And it's a nickel look from the Jets. 3rd down. So the win goes to the Jets. Man, they were facing a top-5 defense this week, Brock, but they made them look anything but. What a great performance to get this win.
Yeah, you could come in, Kate, with this awe mystique of, gosh, we're facing one of the best defenses in the league, but as soon as you get those first points, you realize, you know what? They're mortal just like the rest of us, and they took the fight right to them.
So that's it for us here. Brock Huard, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a well-earned win for the Jets as we say so long from New York.
Step correct. Got you all in check. I got that head nod that make you your neck. Got you all in check. And you know we come through to wreck the discotheque. I got you all in check. Throw your hands up in the air, don't ever disrespect. I got you all in check. Bust the rhymes up in the place. True indeed. Yes, I got the record, that's word on my seed. I'm guaranteed to give you what you need. One blood, everybody like Junior Reed. Wake up every morning, your I must succeed. Nationwide rockers make the